You know that feeling when you finally sit down after a long day, work, cooking, kids, endless to-dos, and yet the messy house still stares back at you. For many of us, keeping a tidy home feels like a second full-time job we never signed up for. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be that hard? What if cleaning could actually fit into your life instead of taking it over? Welcome back to Declutter Guide, where we make home care simple, calm, and actually doable. In today's video, I'll share the little tricks that changed how I clean, not by doing more, but by doing smarter. For example, learning to clean based on your natural energy cycles, morning bursts, afternoon slumps, and slow evenings can completely transform your routine. I've tried it myself, and it's honestly life-changing. So grab a cup of tea, take a deep breath, and let's make cleaning feel lighter, calmer, and a lot more you. Now let's begin with something truly transformative. Cleaning by energy cycles. Sometimes keeping a home tidy isn't about working harder, it's about working with your own rhythm. I used to think I needed a full day to clean the entire house, but that always left me exhausted and frustrated. Over time, I realized that my energy changes throughout the day, and when I match my cleaning routine to those natural waves of energy, everything feels easier and more peaceful. In the morning, when my mind is fresh and calm, I focus on small, quick wins that set a positive tone for the day, making the bed, neatly opening the windows to let in sunlight, or starting the washing machine. These little actions take only minutes, but they create a feeling of accomplishment that lingers through the day. It's as if the house wakes up together with me. Around noon or right after lunch, when my energy dips a little, I switch to light tidying. I wipe down the dining table, clear the dishes, and do a quick sweep around the kitchen. It's not about deep cleaning, it's about keeping things from piling up. That small effort prevents the chaos from taking over, and it makes afternoons feel less stressful. Evenings are my time to slow down. I put on soft music and do gentle tasks, dusting shelves, folding laundry, or organizing the living room. These calm activities help me unwind while preparing the house for the next day. By the time I'm ready to rest, the space feels fresh and welcoming, almost like a quiet reward after a long day. When you clean according to your own energy cycle, housework becomes part of your life's rhythm, not a burden. The goal isn't perfection, it's peace. A tidy home isn't just cleaner. It reflects a balanced, mindful you. Here's a little reminder, tomorrow's video is one you won't want to miss. We'll uncover the everyday habits that quietly make your home messy without you realizing it, and how to finally break them for good. It's practical, eye-opening, and truly worth watching. Once I began cleaning in harmony with my energy, I realized something else. It's not just when you clean that matters, but how. The right tools can turn even the hardest chores into something almost effortless. Next, we're stepping into one of my favorite parts, smart tools, lighter work. Because sometimes the smartest way to clean is to let your tools do the heavy lifting. There was a time when cleaning felt like a constant battle, chasing after dust, bending over endless corners, and feeling like the mess always came back faster than I could handle it. But things changed when I learned one simple truth: the smarter your tools, the lighter your workload. I stopped fighting the house and started working with it. Now I see cleaning as a partnership between me and the little helpers I keep around the home, my clever collection of mini gadgets and multi-purpose tools. For example, my tiny handheld vacuum has become my secret weapon. It picks up hair crumbs and dust from the sofa or countertop in seconds, much faster and cleaner than using a cloth. I often joke that it's like having a loyal assistant who never complains. Another must-have in my cleaning kit is a set of microfiber cloths and a simple multi-surface spray. Together, they handle almost everything: glasswood mirrors, kitchen counters. Instead of juggling 10 different cleaning products, I only need this one reliable duo. It's efficient, eco-friendly, and honestly a little satisfying to see every surface shine with minimal effort. Then there's my small electric scrub brush. I used to dread scrubbing bathroom tiles or the kitchen sink until I discovered this tiny powerhouse. It spins, it scrubs, and it saves me from sore wrists. There's something oddly comforting about letting the brush do the hard work while I just guide it along. But beyond the gadgets, the real secret is placement. I keep my tools exactly where I need them: a mini mop in the bathroom, a dust cloth under the kitchen sink, a small brush near the laundry area. When cleaning supplies live in the right spot, cleaning itself becomes spontaneous no more. I'll do it later. These small choices make a huge difference. The goal isn't to clean perfectly, it's to make tidiness feel effortless, almost automatic. The more we design our homes to help us, the more time and energy we have for the things that truly matter. Of course, even with the smartest tools, a tidy home doesn't last unless you care for it a little every day. It's those gentle, steady habits that quietly keep everything in balance. Right now, let's talk about the quiet secret that keeps every home effortlessly beautiful: gentle maintenance. Keeping a tidy home isn't about one big cleaning day. It's about the quiet, steady rhythm of small habits that never stop. Over the years, I've learned that what keeps a home peaceful isn't how spotless it looks, but how easily it stays that way. The secret lies in simple daily rituals that slowly shape the space and your state of mind. Each day I make it a point to do 3 tiny things: wipe down surfaces, put every item back in its place, and do a quick before I leave check. It sounds small, but it's powerful. Taking just a few minutes to reset the space before leaving a room prevents chaos from building up. When I return, everything feels calm, as if the house itself took a deep breath. Once a week, I focus on the hot spots: the kitchen counter, the sink, the work desk. These are the areas that tend to attract clutter like magnets. Giving them extra care once a week keeps the rest of the house under control. I also take that time to deep clean the kitchen and bathroom, which to me are the heartbeats of the home where warmth and comfort begin. Every few months, I do a gentle reset. I check what we actually use, donate, or sell what we don't, and rotate seasonal items. The one-in, one-out rule helps me avoid the trap of accumulating too much. Whenever I buy something new, I let go of something old. It keeps both my space and my mind lighter. Most importantly, I've learned to stay flexible. A clean home doesn't mean a perfect home. It means a space where you can breathe, rest, and live comfortably. Perfection is tiring, but balance, that's what truly feels like home. And while cleaning habits shape how your home feels, the way you decorate it matters too. Because sometimes what makes a space peaceful isn't adding more, it's knowing when to stop. Up next, we're diving into decorating without the extra work. Because a truly beautiful home doesn't demand your time, it gives you peace instead. I used to fill my shelves with tiny trinkets thinking they made my space cozy. But over time, I realized that every little object I displayed also demanded attention: dusting, rearranging, cleaning. The more I owned, the more time I lost taking care of it all. That's when I discovered one of my favorite truths about home care: the less you have, the lighter you live. Now I follow what I call the less but better rule. Instead of crowding every corner with decorations, I choose just a few pieces that truly speak to me. A beautiful vase, a framed photo, maybe a small sculpture. These larger intentional items create a sense of style without overwhelming the space. And best of all, cleaning around them becomes quick and easy. For the smaller things, I've learned the magic of trays and baskets. A simple tray on a coffee table can hold candles, remote controls, or coasters, turning everyday clutter into a neat little arrangement. When it's time to clean, I just lift the tray, wipe the surface, and put it back. No fuss, no chaos. Soft furnishings also play a part. I choose washable fabrics, cotton or linen for throws and cushion covers. They add comfort and warmth, but can be easily cleaned whenever life or pets or children makes a mess. And perhaps most importantly, I leave space, real empty space. A room with room to breathe feels calm and grounded. It's in that space where peace settles and where cleaning no longer feels like a chore. To me, a beautiful home isn't one filled with things. It's one filled with ease, where every item has a purpose, every corner has balance, and you can move and breathe freely. and something that might just free up your time completely learning to tidy as you go. No big cleaning sessions, no guilt, just small actions woven into daily life. Now let's discover how to make tidiness part of your everyday rhythm. Integrated tidying. I used to think cleaning required a dedicated moment, a full hour set aside with gloves, a mop, and determination. But over time, I realized something: the secret to a tidy home isn't about finding more time. It's about weaving cleaning into your everyday life. I call it the integrated cleaning method, or as I like to say, cleaning while life happens. It's the quiet art of turning small pauses into tiny victories. When I brush my teeth in the morning, I use those 2 minutes to wipe the bathroom mirror and sink. It's a small gesture, but it means I never have to face that overwhelming, deep clean moment later. While waiting for my lunch to heat in the microwave, I open my email and clear out old messages because mental clutter matters too. And before I sit down to eat, I quickly wipe the kitchen counter. It only takes seconds, but it keeps the space fresh and resets my mind for the next day. What I love most about this approach is the lightness it brings. Cleaning no longer feels like a chore. It becomes a rhythm, part of my day's natural flow. There's no guilt about an untidy home, no weekend lost to endless scrubbing. Instead, I end each day with a quiet sense of accomplishment. For busy women juggling work, family, and life's chaos, this method is freedom. You don't need to find time, you just use it differently. Every moment, even the waiting ones, can help you create calm in your surroundings and peace in your heart. After all, a clean home isn't built in one day. It's built in the gentle, consistent acts that no one else sees. Speaking of making life easier, there's one trick that truly keeps clutter from taking over. Creating a small landing zone where everything finds its place before chaos begins. Next, let's explore one small but powerful habit: a simple drop zone. This clever trick keeps clutter under control before it even begins. There's a quiet truth I've learned after years of trying to keep my home tidy. Clutter doesn't appear all at once, it lands. It lands on the kitchen counter, on the coffee table, or right by the door after a long day. These landing zones, as I like to call them, are where mess silently begins its empire. But once I understood this, I discovered a simple way to stop it before it spreads: the landing zone strategy. Instead of fighting clutter after it piles up, I created a drop zone, a small defined area near my front door. For me, it's a lovely woven basket that fits perfectly on a narrow console table. It's where keys, sunglasses, and random receipts can land safely, but only temporarily. The rule is simple: once it's full, I must sort it. No excuses, no overflow. This tiny habit changed everything. My kitchen counters stay clear. My desk feels calmer, and I no longer waste time searching for small things that disappeared. It's amazing how a simple boundary, a tray, a basket, or even a pretty bowl can restore so much order and peace. As women, we often feel responsible for every corner of our home. But sometimes, the smartest way to stay in control is to design limits to give chaos a small space so it doesn't take over the rest. A clean home isn't about perfection. It's about creating systems that make peace possible even on the busiest days. And finally, let's uncover a little psychological secret trick your mind. Over the years, I've learned a quiet secret: keeping a clean home is as much about mindset as it is about effort. The trick isn't to work harder, but to make your brain believe it's easy, even fun. One thing that completely changed my relationship with housework was learning to break big tasks into small wins. I keep a simple checklist on my fridge, things like wipe the counter water, the plants sweep the kitchen. Each time I cross one off, it feels like a tiny victory. That satisfying moment of checking a box gives me a real sense of progress, and surprisingly, that little feeling of achievement keeps me going. Another secret: I pair cleaning with pleasure. I turn on my favorite playlist when I mop the floor or call my sister while folding laundry. Suddenly, it's not just cleaning, it's connection movement rhythm. The work melts into the background, and what's left is calm and satisfaction. And perhaps the most freeing mindset of all, I stopped aiming for perfect. My goal each day is simple. Just make it 10 minutes cleaner than yesterday. That tiny goal feels doable even on my busiest days. It's not about having a flawless home. It's about creating a space that feels lighter one small choice at a time. That's it. The little secrets that make keeping your home clean feel light, calm, and completely doable. No rushing, no pressure, just smart habits that flow naturally into your life. If you're someone who's tired of spending hours cleaning yet still feels overwhelmed, start small. Try one method at a time and let it grow with your rhythm, because peace at home begins with ease, not effort. And if you ever wonder why your house still feels messy, even when you clean, often don't miss my next video. It reveals the subtle mistakes most people make every day, and once you see them, you'll never look at cleaning the same way again. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe, because you truly deserve a home that feels lighter, calmer, and beautifully yours. And don't forget to share these tips with someone you love. We all deserve a little more peace in our everyday spaces.